Once upon a time, in a land filled with talking animals, there lived a mischievous cat named Mr. Whiskers. Every night, as the moon rose high in the sky, Mr. Whiskers would embark on exciting adventures that would make anyone's whiskers tingle with excitement. And tonight, my dear little ones, we are about to join him on one of his wildest escapades. But before we dive into the story, let's make ourselves comfortable in our cozy beds, snuggle up under the warm blankets, and close our eyes. Take a deep breath, and imagine a world where animals can talk, trees can dance, and the stars shine brighter than ever. Are you ready? Let's begin. Once upon a time, in the magical land of Whisker Haven, where animals of all shapes and sizes lived together in harmony, Mr. Whiskers was known as the mischievous troublemaker of the town. With his sleek black fur, bright green eyes, and a mischievous grin, he was always up to something amusing. One moonlit night, as the clock struck midnight, Mr. Whiskers found himself standing at the edge of the Whispering Woods. The Whispering Woods were said to be enchanted, filled with secrets and mysteries waiting to be discovered. It was a place where only the bravest of souls dared to venture. Mr. Whiskers, being the curious cat that he was, couldn't resist the temptation. He took a deep breath, his tail standing on end with excitement, and tiptoed into the Whispering Woods. The trees whispered softly as he passed, their branches gently swaying in the night breeze. As Mr. Whiskers ventured deeper into the woods, he noticed a peculiar glow emanating from behind a cluster of bushes. Curiosity piqued, he cautiously approached and peeked through the leaves. To his amazement, he saw a glittering pond, shimmering with a magical light. Without a second thought, Mr. Whiskers jumped into the pond, expecting to make a big splash. But instead, he found himself shrinking until he was no bigger than a teacup. Startled, Mr. Whiskers looked down at his tiny paws and let out a tiny meow of surprise. However, instead of feeling scared or worried, Mr. Whiskers felt a sense of exhilaration. Being small meant he could explore the world from a whole new perspective. With newfound excitement, he set off on an adventure through the Whispering Woods, meeting tiny creatures and encountering magical obstacles along the way. He stumbled upon a family of singing mice, who invited him to their underground concert. Mr. Whiskers discovered that even the tiniest creatures could create beautiful music when they worked together. Their melodious tunes echoed through the woods, captivating everyone who heard them. Next, Mr. Whiskers encountered a mischievous squirrel named Nutmeg, who challenged him to a race up the tallest tree in the forest. With his tiny paws gripping the bark, Mr. Whiskers climbed higher and higher, his heart pounding with excitement. They reached the top together, laughing and panting as they marveled at the breathtaking view of Whisker Haven. As the night wore on, Mr. Whiskers faced various challenges, solving riddles posed by wise old owls, helping lost ladybugs find their way home, and even learning to fly on the back of a friendly butterfly. Each adventure brought new lessons and a deeper understanding of the world around him. Finally, as the first rays of dawn peeked through the trees, Mr. Whiskers found himself back at the shimmering pond. The magic of the Whispering Woods began to wear off, and he grew back to his usual size. With a contented smile on his face, he bid farewell to the enchanted woods, knowing that he would carry the memories of his tiny adventures in his heart forever. And so, my dear little ones, as we drift off to sleep and the stars twinkle above, let us remember the story of Mr. Whiskers, the curious cat who discovered the magic hidden within the world. Just like him, may each of you embark on your own adventures, big or small, and always remember to embrace the childlike wonder that lies within us all. Good night, sweet dreams, and may your imaginations soar,